Hello, today we're here to talk about exercises that mom and baby can do together. So the first activity that we're going to do is squats. So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to put your feet about hip width apart, and then we're just going to squat, holding the baby safely, shifting your weight back into your heels and coming back up. Some of the things that you want to look for as you squat down is making sure your knees don't pass your toes, and that you don't, as you come down, round in the back. You want to keep your back up nice and tall. And we're kind of looking to have our hips come towards our knees and then come back up again. Think about like you're going to sit in a chair. You want to make sure you've got a good hold on the baby and that you're holding the baby pretty center so that you're not shifting too much weight from one side to the other. The next exercise that we're going to do is lunges. So we're going to take a nice wide step forward. Both toes are facing forward, and then we're going to go straight down, and we're looking for a nice 90-degree angle and come back up. If 90 degrees is too deep for you, you can shorten it and come back up again. Good. Here too, we're looking to make sure that we're not leaning too far forward and that that back knee is bending and we're not lunging across in front of our toes. And then a way to make this just a little bit harder and get our core into it a little bit is that as you come down into your lunge, we can give a little twist with the baby. And you want to turn to the forward leg and then rotate back. And then you can do that again to the other side. And then that way, we're getting all those nice core muscles in there. Good. And those are two great whole body activities that you can do with baby. So the next set of exercises that we're going to do with mom and baby are all standing upper body activities that also work your core. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to stand with feet about hip width apart, bend your knees slightly to protect your back. We're going to hold baby safely in both hands, and we're going to punch forward and bring the baby back. So we're working our chest, our shoulders, and our core. Go for maybe about 3 to 5 repetitions of this and kind of check and see how you're feeling. This is harder than it looks. And then our next activity is we're gonna, same position, feet about hip width apart, knees bent, and we're gonna reach baby up towards the ceiling. And that way we're getting that overhead push, really working the shoulders and keeping that core engaged the whole time. Good. Now this next one's a little bit more challenging, and it's going to get more of our postural muscles and more of our back part of our shoulders. We're going to lunge forward a little bit, right foot out in front, knee bent, and we're going to reach down with the baby, and then we're going to pull the baby up to us, squeezing those shoulder blades back. You want to make sure that you get equal work on each leg. So maybe do about 5 here, and then go ahead and switch legs. Putting your left leg forward, shifting your weight through, you're tilted forward at the hips, keeping your back straight and squeezing your shoulder blades together as you pull the baby up. I would say alternate every 5 repetitions because your baby probably weighs a good 20 pounds and this is gonna be hard. Good job, Mom. And baby's gonna enjoy it too. So our next mommy and baby exercises are all ones that you can do on the floor. So the first one that we're going to do is a bridge. And when you go to do your bridge, you want to make sure that your heels are as close to your butt as you can get them, about hip width apart. And what you're going to do is you're going to tighten up your tummy muscles and squeeze your glutes as you lift your bottom up off the floor. So you want to stay here for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then slowly come back down. And you want to keep your trunk as a nice hole. So you want to lift it all up together. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back down. Start with 10 of these, and as long as things feel good as you do them, increase it to 2 sets of 10, and you can even go up to 2 sets of 15. You can increase the difficulty of this exercise by coming up to the top and doing a little march. So you can lift your bottom up off the mat, if she'll let you, and then march each foot. So lift it up and then come back down. And you're looking for very little shift in the hips as you do this. Good, and come back down again. All right, another activity that you can do with the baby here is working your arms. So what we're gonna do is flip little Miss Thing around, and then we can do like a bench press with the baby. She'll love it. You punch up towards the ceiling and come back down. Keeping a good grip on the baby. Now your baby might be too big for this. You might not be able to use them. So just make sure you stay within what's safe for both you and baby. Good. All right. Our next activity with this, which is slightly harder, is bringing the baby straight up. Keeping your core muscles nice and tight. You're gonna bring the baby slightly overhead and then slightly back down again. So we're gonna go towards your hips. Good. And then bring it back up and then back down again. And we're just working the muscles in underneath the arms. You're gonna work your core with this one too, so you wanna keep your tummy nice and tight. And this is 3 exercises mom and baby can do on the floor.